this video, I'm going to talk about 2 scholarships offered by one university in Canada for international students in 2024 and 2025 and 2026 and 2027, maybe even 2028.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my...
Hi family, welcome to my YouTube channel Ada Canada. My name is Nikki, and on this channel I talk about all things related to studying in Canada as an international student, scholarships, immigration, and a sprinkle of lifestyle here and there. So if you're new or returning, welcome. Stick around to the end because it's raining scholarships. In this video, I'm going to talk about 2 scholarships offered by one university in Canada for international students in 2024 and 2025 and 2026 and 2027, maybe even 2028. This is a focused video, so if you are the type that is easily overwhelmed by study abroad information, don't be. I have streamlined this video in the best way possible. For this video, our university of focus is the University of Ottawa. Ottawa is the capital of Canada. It's where the parliament is, which is the seat of government of Canada. That is where the prime minister rules Canada from. Ottawa is in the province of Ontario. But let's not focus too much on the geography for now. The University of Ottawa has 2 groups of scholarships available for international students for bachelor's degree, master's degree, and also diplomas. I divided them into parts A and B just so it will be easy for you guys watching me to understand. Part A, International English Scholarships. This is a new opportunity that was made available to international students starting in September 2024. It's an average-based and renewable scholarship. This means that it's based on your admission average of your grades, and you can totally renew the scholarship if you meet the renewal criteria. This scholarship is available to you if you're from any one of these countries, which are any country in the entire African continent, so all 51 countries in Africa, Indonesia, Vietnam, China, South Korea, India, and Bangladesh. Whatever program you're going to study must be in English language, not French. I'll talk about the scholarship for French-speaking international students later. This scholarship in particular is for English-speaking international students. So if you're from any one of the countries I just mentioned, you're in luck because you're going to have your international tuition slashed. Looking into the eligibility criteria on your screen, the eligibility is very easy peasy as ABC. Number 1, be a citizen of any African country or any of the other Asian/South Asian countries I mentioned. 2, be enrolled full-time in an undergraduate program. 3, you must have a valid study permit. 4, you must be newly admitted to a program that is taught entirely in English starting September 2024. Please note there is a fine print here that reads students from Africa, India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, or Vietnam will automatically be eligible for an entrance or excellence renewable average-based scholarship when they enroll in an eligible undergraduate program offered in English. Students from China or South Korea will be considered for excellence scholarships in those same programs. I believe this is self-explanatory here, but let me know if you don't understand. These are the different programs and faculty where the scholarship applies. For example, accounting, finance, chemical engineering, civil engineering, health sciences, biochemistry, economics, psychology, public administration, all at the bachelor's degree level, and so on. In terms of the scholarship amount, it varies depending on your admission average from high school or secondary school, which the University of Ottawa calculates for you when you apply for admission, and the faculty offering the program. Unfortunately, the deadline for application for admission has passed, but I am still bringing it to your attention because it's a renewable scholarship, so you can apply next year if you you didn't apply for admission this year, you can apply to the University of Ottawa against next year in 2025 and still have access to this scholarship. There are only 20 awards available for the Excellence Award in bracket for Africa, that is for Africa, India and Bangladesh, which is based on your admission average, and an unlimited number of scholarships for entrance awards. If you apply to an engineering program and you have a high admission average of over 90%, you can get up to 25,000 Canadian dollars every year for 4 years till you graduate, for a total of 100,000 Canadian dollars. Or as an entrance award, you can get up to 15,000 Canadian dollars every year for 4 years till you graduate, for a total of 60,000 Canadian dollars. If you apply to a management program and you have a high admission average over 90%, you can get 20,000 Canadian dollars every year for 4 years till you graduate, for a total of 80,000 Canadian dollars. Or as an entrance award, you can get up to 10,000 Canadian dollars every year for 4 years, for a total of $40,000. This is almost like going to school for free. That's crazy. There are other scholarship amounts which are broken down further for applicants from Vietnam, Indonesia, China and South Korea. To be able to renew the scholarship every year, you must maintain your status as a full-time international student and a CGPA greater than 5.0 each academic year. To apply for this scholarship, first you must apply for admission to the University of Ottawa to start school in September 2024 or greater. So if you can't apply this year because admission deadline has passed, apply against next year. There's also a dedicated scholarship application portal where you can apply for these scholarships after you have applied for admission and you have a student ID. So emphasis on after. Apply for admission first to the University of Ottawa, then apply for scholarships. You can also apply for international student bursaries as well. Bursary is money you receive on the basis of financial need and you do not have to pay it back. Some of these scholarships do not require a separate application after applying for admission, while some others do. Many of them look like they are merit scholarships, by the way, so it's going to be based on whatever results you are using to apply from high school or from secondary school. The one thing that sparks my curiosity about scholarship opportunities at the University of Ottawa is the commitment to diversity. There are so many scholarships for international students here, so this is worth checking out. I'm going to put the links in the description box and in the comment section. You know the drill, so please do not sleep on these scholarships. Moving on to part B, which is the Differential Tuition Exemption Scholarship. This scholarship is specifically meant for international students who are French speaking. If your national language is French or you're from a French speaking country, then this scholarship is for you. In this case, the program you're applying for or you're applying to study has to be one that is taught entirely in French language at the University of Ottawa. Remember, Ottawa is the capital. Ottawa is also bilingual. This scholarship covers programs at bachelor's, master's and diploma level. The value of the scholarship depends on your program and the academic term for which you are admitted. It's called differential scholarship because part of your tuition is waived or slashed while you pay the remaining balance of tuition. For example, if you enroll in the Faculty of Arts and tuition fees for international students are $21,600 for the fall term, you will receive a scholarship of $12,500. This means you will only pay $9,167 in tuition fees. Compare the difference between paying 21,000 Canadian dollars for a semester and $9,000 as an international student. It's definitely easier to pay $9,000 in tuition over 21,000 Canadian dollars because $9,000 is a little less than half the original amount you were supposed to pay in the first place. For the fall 2024 academic session, which is starting this September 2024, the scholarship amount has increased for undergraduate programs, as you can see on your screen. For example, if you're admitted into the Faculty of Engineering at an undergraduate level, 18,000 Canadian dollars is going to be deducted from your total tuition, and whatever balance you have left is what you pay, which I imagine will probably be less than $10,000. If you're admitted into any program in the Faculty of Management, 16,000 Canadian dollars is going to be waived from your total tuition, and whatever balance is left is what you pay. The eligibility criteria to receive a differential exemption scholarship is very specific. Number one, you must study a program taught in French language. You cannot even escape this one. You must be enrolled as a full-time international student, taking at least 3 courses in your program taught entirely in French every semester. So at least 3 courses every semester have to be taught in French. Another good thing about this scholarship is that it is renewable till you graduate from your program, as long as you meet and surpass the criteria for renewability. For master's degree programs, the value of the differential tuition fee exemption scholarship depends on your program. For example, if you enroll in the Faculty of Science and tuition fees are $8,490, for example, for the fall term, you will receive a scholarship of $5,500. This means you will pay $2,990 in tuition fees. Over here is a table of the amount of tuition that is deducted from the total tuition. I will put a link to this information in the comments and the description of this video. Be sure to check them out. For eligibility, it's very similar to that for bachelor's degrees for this scholarship, which means you must study a master's program that is offered in French language. The scholarship at master's level is also renewable every year as long as you maintain your status and your grades till you graduate. All right, family, these are the scholarships I wanted you to be aware of. Take advantage of them, and also take advantage of bursary funds. You're being offered money to study and graduate and not pay it back. Please take this money. Don't dull yourself. If you watched this video to this point, thank you. You are a champ. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, click, okay? Just go ahead, okay? Just click, subscribe. Turn on your notifications for new videos, and while you're waiting for a new video, indulge yourself in these other videos. Check them out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.
You get